Hello everyone, I am Paul with many voices, and welcome back to more Prison Architect, my Swansong Slimer, the final prison in this game, where we are on our way to getting 1,000 inmates. Now first let me guide your attention to here. This is the undead clock. In options, in-game, and clock type, you can select jungle, future, undead analog, or a digital 12-hour or 24-hour digital one, or just a regular analog clock that I've been using all this time. Also, you may have seen, we're now gonna have autosaves every 30 minutes instead of every 10 minutes. Because I was just getting a little frustrated at that. At the same time, I want to have a look at a little thing called gang segregation. So, we'll say that they can go over there. They can go over there. And they will have this with the showers. And they will not be getting the canteen designated. Otherwise, I know from experience, from having seen it at least, prisoners not assigned to a particular gang will not be able to get a canteen of their own. Now, it does make me say, I wish that there was another checkbox for unrelated. So you see the ex-gang members, but not unrelated. As in, those that are not a part of a gang can go here. So the idea is that in here, we should see the majority of unrelated people. So I will do this, hopefully that it does something at least in moving prisoners around. And this is purely for the blackout is purely because we just sold some power and we're not producing enough. But that's fine. Same time, we're doing that here too. Intelligence, no. Logistics, no. Appointment gang segregations. The Vipers here and there. The Bone Breakers here and here. The Jackals. There. Now it doesn't mean that none that gang members can only go here. They can still go here and here and here, but they will be prioritized, I believe, for going into those areas first. So hopefully that actually happens. And it's kind of a shame that my test recording was just a 20-second test recording, because I got something that I've been planning for. Actually happened, but I was like, I gotta put this in the video. I gotta make it happen naturally again. So I'll just start the entire thing over. Also, oh, I have my cat over here. I have an idea on what I'm going to do once I reach 1,000 prisoners for the finally the closing off, the finale of this prison. Oh, cats, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you sitting here? Why are you licking my hand? Go away. Go away. Go away. I'm playing. I'm playing, cat. Cat. Thank you. Wasn't able to use my keyboard. Anyway, so yeah, I have a plan for something that I always try to prevent. But I know of a way to actually make it happen. So, we're gonna do that. Next up, there's a little bit of construction that I still want to do. There are still a few more things that are required. Not required. Bridge. I'm still very bummed out about the fact that this doesn't look good. So we're not using that. But I do want footbridges over here. One over there. And one all the way over here. So that these guys that walk around here don't have to go all the way down to here and over there. They can go over there too. Right. There she goes. Beyond that, yeah, I haven't been able to record this past week because Dungeons and Dragons, way too hot, way too tired, busy with other stuff. Jurassic World, which was a mediocre movie, mediocre at best. So, yeah, just been busy. Right, that is the SuperMax search. Hopefully, this will get things done ASAP. Now let's see if we have any confidential informants, potentially. Yes, we do. But I cannot see them. I can see you. Ah, there you are. This is why I have those cameras here. But they don't do what I want. Oh well. They probably only work if they're actually inside. Which is fine. It still looks cool enough. Thought I said recruit informant. So I guess I should have had those cameras in here then. Oh well. Live and learn. Got two informants anyway. Ooh, what's this? A death. Rifle gang member. So two of those are dead. Who's the third one that died? So yeah, you're going to see a lot more prisoners in the holding cell as well. And that's perfectly fine. And here's our intake. There we go. Ooh, wait. Edwards. And none of my staff died. Okay, that's good. Goody, goody, goody. Now, if, and only if, you guys want it bad enough, I will do a playthrough of the campaign. As the absolute final thing I do in Prison Architect. But only if you guys really want it. So, let's have a look-see in here. We have more gang members. Mr. Pierce. Mr. Rowe. Mr. Mackenzie. Sadly, that cost us a guard. Lose one guard, hire 51. There. Because I saw an ex-law enforcement here. There you go. And you, Darley, maximum. And here we have some more Albrechts. Not you. Not Smith. J. No. Yeah, there. Viper G Swag. Well, you're at least in the right gang, so that's a good thing. Just a corner. And that's our last regular, normal security. Who happens to be a gang member, so you're going there. Mr. Chappelle. chapel. A barbed wire club. What is this? Wrestling? Oh boy. You know, it's gonna take too long. Hey, are you back, cats? Hey, cats. Are you back? Oh, am I cute? Cats. Oh yeah, the unmanned searchlight. Hold on, hold on. What's this? What's this? What's this? Nothing. Goody, goody, goody. Intelligence. Are there any legendary guys, perhaps? So far, that's an ex-law enforcement and a snitch in SuperMax. Good thing I decided to check. Do we have any issues with anyone other than those two? That's a no. Just those two. Mr. Burke. Mr. Richmond Jr. Mr. 2. And Van Zandt are the ones that we can see. Anyone else? Oh. Davies. Whiteman. There's more coming in? Ooh, legendaries. 2 of them. Oh. Oh. This was the proper bus that had them. Snitch Instigator. And ex-law enforcement. Would that be you? That would be you. Well, we're almost halfway with protective. That's good. So really, only one person is marked for death. Snitch, extremely deadly ex-gang member. Probably because of the ex-gang member thing. Even more. Really? Another snitch? Another legendary. Another snitch. Is that it? Nope. One more. Please let that be it. Why are you dumped over here? A chainsaw? Really? Where'd you get a chainsaw from? A gang leader is being punished. Where? Oh, where? Here. Five gang members are furious because the leader is punished. Where? Oh, where? Probably you. And that takes care of that. One prisoner is rioting. Really? Where? That's probably gonna show up anyway. No solitary cells available? I don't have enough solitary in here? Well then, let's fix that, shall we? Even though they were the cage before, they are now solitary. So that issue shall resolve itself. Eventually. But there were a couple more snitches somewhere. Oh, cats. I see you move around like that, being cute. Cats. Why do you distract me so much? Gonna have to live without you for 3 weeks soon. Kitty. Kitty. Cats. Alrighty, let's see if I can find the snitches. Here's one. What's another one, I believe? Yes, found you. Anyone else? No, you. You. That's all of them. And that takes care of the intake for today. Goody. So let's do the thing that we normally do. In this case, a yoinkity. 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 As well as this. And this. And this. And that. And that. And then also here. And lots of this. Probably. There's a couple more snitches and such being placed in here. And just to be sure. Let's get this done too. And if need be, I will undesignate the solitary designation and make every solitary accessible for every level, so that I can get a little bit of a taste of like what life could be like. So we have a lot of people in here. $552 and 550 regular guards. You know, you could just sneak into a bag and get carried away. That's one way to escape. We have somebody targeted over there, but that is in medium security. Why? You attacked staff. Harvey. Oh well. Let's just hope that they clear this out soon enough. That's the chainsaw. That sounds like a fire. Game. It's the fire pit. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, for some reason the forestry here doesn't want to work. No access. No path. Well, that's bullshit, because there is a clear path. You know what? Let's just hire a few more guards. We'll go up to 600 guards. And ultimately I'll go up to 750 guards. And that ought to be enough. Come on, guys, build the footbridges. Deployments. This many guards. We'll do that many guards. Ooh, what's this? Janitor. Must be raiding the kitchens. Is that something? That is not it. Very sadly, that is not it. But what I will do, and this may seem a little counterintuitive, I'm going to increase my bank loan to 25,000 so that my daily cash flow takes a hit. As you can see, our daily cash flow is now 24,000 negative. But as long as it remains negative, it's actually good. Five deaths today. Oh, we've got room for one more SuperMax. Oh, 32. Come on, get them sorted. A part of me thinks that now that I have snipers and they have vision of everything except the cells and what's behind the cells, then I might not even need armed guards. Because armed guards definitely do increase the stress. And I kind of don't want that, but I'm gonna have to accept it. Holy shit, what the hell? What the hell? This came out of nowhere. What are you doing? These guys are just like, we're not doing anything, we're innocent. And yet another downside of such a huge prison is that it takes forever for people to go somewhere. Yeah, now this place has become too dangerous for regular guards, so only the riot guards are going to be able to get here. There we go. Yeah, that kind of sucked. How many guards did we lose? Not that much. Now let's establish control over this area. Ooh, that was a little nasty. Yep. You guys go over here then. Alrighty, let's see. How many staff do I need to replace? One dog handler. One cook. And that's it. Expect to see this happen more often. A lot more often. And just look at how incredibly full this place is. But look at how beautiful that is. All green here, all red here, and all blue here, or purple. And none gang member related here. Meaning that the rest of them are all in here. That is what I was after. Yeah, so it's gonna take a while before they can leave, but that's okay. And that takes care of day number 1. This is death row. Huh, look at that. Oh boy. Well, everyone has been processed, so that's a good thing. So we can take in no more SuperMax prisoners. Well, technically we can because, of course, not all of the cells have been filled. But it takes the capacity of the cells into account with the holding cell as well. If you fill the capacity. And that too. Never mind. Oh, 4. We weren't playing at max speed. Oops. Look at the amount of food trays and staff meals that we have. It's a lot. That was our first real riot. Look at all this green. Look at all that green. No, not green, but red. This is green. Why are you still here? Oh, you're all driving off. Okay. What is this then? Ah, rats. The rat guys. Which you cannot control at all. Okay. Goody, goody, goody. High levels of contraband in the prison. I wonder why. There's just a high amount of prisoners in the prison. So comfy. So comfy. Comfy. Gezellig. Oh. Right. Well, let's just hopefully get to the next morning really quick. Did we lose any other staff? Staff. Yes, we lost a guard. That kinda sucks. How's the bridges? Almost done. Goody goody. Do I really need them? No, but they're good to have. And this one is done entirely. Good. Oh, the amount of time and effort I spent in putting all of these lights and lightning rods around the prison. All of these wall lights. Ooh, now they're putting them in. Good, good, good. I wonder. What is actively doing it? Must be you then. You're gonna succeed. You're gonna be making a couple bets for us at least, hopefully. What about you? It has to be Ashby. You have no chance of success. Not that I need it, but as I've already passed that grant. It's still nice to see that people continue to pass the programs. And it still sucks that the reform program research is bugged. Maybe if I would start a new prison. Oh, what? That the mod would activate and would properly complete the grant. But I'm not gonna take any chances. Ooh, hold on your horses. I know it's late, but we have the prison-wide lockdown done anyway. Let's do a quick early morning execution. So we haven't had that in a while. Hey, cat. We haven't had an execution in a while, huh? Wow. My cat agrees. We should do this execution right now. Oh, cat. Oh, cat. There's the priest. There's the visitors. And finally, that goes. They're on their way. And the one guard that got killed remains behind. Well, at least the execution will be done in a ratless execution chamber. There's the chief. There's my cat. Again. No. That's not for you, cat. That is iced tea. You don't like that. Come on, Savannah. Hurry up. And done. Everyone get out because the prisoners are coming in. And done. Good. Here they are. Our second batch of prisoners for today. This episode. Snitch ex-gang member. Not a snitch and a regular gang member. Look at all the potential CIs that we have. The usefulness of having your solitary outside. It gets more hazardous in the winter. Oh, you're doing kitchen safety hygiene. That's actually good. Anyone here? No. Huh. You're a federal witness? Federal witnesses are marked for death as well, usually. So you want them in protective custody, you want them permanently locked up. And there. That is all of a sudden a lot more confidential informants. That is still that one. So I guess the third person to die today was also a prisoner. Which is fine, because it just frees up space in SuperMax. And yet another riot. Of course. And here is assassination ex-gang member. And our regular snitch, yes, and our regular gang member. And those two. I think I may have put someone in maximum security that doesn't belong there. But that's okay, because that'll only help him want to transfer. No, you. Yeah. Get out of here. No, get in here. Oh, another riot. Another riot. I don't like riots. We're gonna have so many riots. Where is it this time? What? Here? There's one more gang member here. Legendary. Would that be you? That would be you. There's another gang member somewhere here. You. Levinator. No one special. I think that would actually be all of the intake for today. Ooh. And Taylor also is able to be executed. Cool. So you're saying that I'm already at 200. Oh my goodness. We're joking. You know what? Let's go manually on some of them. Mr. Buyer. Mr. Harvey, you're working. Hornybrook. We'll manually get some up. Because I didn't expect things to be going that well already, so. Lutherian, I thought I already made you. Yeah, I did. Is there other person tries? $63. And Mr. Smith. Okay. Got a couple transfers. Which means that we have all of the maximum security people filled to the brim. I did not expect it to happen that fast. But then again, with the way that I have the security and transfer set up, it kind of doesn't surprise me. We don't get really a lot more. SuperMax. So, got to at least two still going in there now, and then a couple here. Then we put in ourselves, because of course, just like you can put them down designation, you can put them up designation. And be like, hey, you know, you're worthy to go to minimum security unless you screw up. I don't get it. I have 110 medium security prisoners and 176 capacity. Oh, because there's only so many available. It's like, why aren't I getting so many? Well, one way to remedy that is to say, anyone that's not a gang member that wants to transfer, like Mr. Kelly over here, you go up to medium. Mr. Pennington. Mr. Oh, you're in here. Mr. J. You'll go to medium. Dawson, you'll go to medium. Shelley, with your awesome mustache. Pixelus, you'll go to medium. Luther, you'll go to medium. Mr. Boker. Obviously made by a Dutchman. Jerome. You'll go to medium. Edwards. No. Edwards. You'll go to medium. And suddenly that goes... That saves up a bunch of space. And now it's only gonna take us 20 days to get into the red. And that kinda sucks. So, with all of that done, let's do a little bit more construction. Indeed, we are throwing in rat traps in certain places. Outside. Not in any of the paths out here at all. But for instance in the yards. We'll place a couple. And in there we'll place a couple. Let's see, yard here. This would be a great place. And even though I want them to be miserable, I will give them a rat trap inside of the yards. This area has already been... But we'll throw... No. We won't throw them there. So just let it run for a second so that it can register that we have a few to spare. What? Okay, so that was just taken by lightning. But on top of that, we'll throw a rat trap there too. In here, we will say in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle. So that is done. At least this area, let's say here and here. There. 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 Actually, then. Here too. And... Nope. There. Sure. Here. 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 And here. Right there. Right there. That's already gotten... That has. I guess that's it. Actually, out here. And here too. Okay. What else could we do to spend a bit of money? I honestly wouldn't know. I honestly wouldn't know. These four are just Halloween update things. Wasn't a proper DLC, but it just existed. And I remember the Grantless Gal playthrough where I put them in cells, and then the next episode, the game updated and removed them and thus made the cells undesignatable. The ox statue and the dragon things and the paper lanterns are, I believe, Chinese New Year related. I do. I thought I had at least. Now I do. Because the dragon head and the dragon parts cannot be rotated and cannot be placed on vertical walls. They can only be placed like this. And even though I could, like, place a dragon here and here, because it's glass, that we could say, like, it's part of the glass, so let's do that. It's like art in the glass. There we go. And then ox statues. For no other reason than that. Something with this here, perhaps. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We'll throw them over here. I mean, I could. But if I place it here, I cannot place it there, so it has to be all on one side. Let's do it. Spending a little bit of cash. And that cannot be because of a lamp, which is fine, I guess. Why are you starving, Bolton? I don't need to do this, but I'm doing it. Just to make him a little bit more miserable. Yeah, actually, there. If I'm going to, I might as well just commit all the way. There. A little bit more construction done, a little bit of money spent, not a lot. Could I... Sure, we'll just throw a tree in there too. Now I've used all of the Halloween themes as well. Because of course I've used the coffin beds in here. Eight gang members are furious because their leader is being punished. Let's see. You. Anyone else? No. Oh boy, here we are again. So it might be useful to have a designated canteen for non-gang members. Or I could say that all non-gang members are maximum security prisoners. But I won't. Come on. If I had armed guards, then they could go in here. There they are. Why are they going through here? Jeez. Okay, that's the end of that little riot. Go in here. Man, this game runs like shit. But let's see, how many staff do I need to replace? Definitely 2 guards. And just that. Logistical Edwards. Yep. Look at that. Almost 200 people need to go into solitary. So you know what? I'm gonna do what I said I would. Deployments. We're gonna make all the solitary shared. Except for criminally insane. So that all of our prisoners can go to solitary should they choose. No matter where they are. There's the cage. Will leave them as is. Oh. I saw that. Visitor only. Death row. We'll leave this to be protective custody only. We'll leave that. But now we should have enough-ish available to at least house the majority of. Here. Yeah, expect lots and lots of riots here. Somehow you're in there. Sure. All right, let's hire a couple workmen. Up to 100. Get that done. And remove those as well. And then tonight we'll execute the other guy. Still haven't fully done the carrots. Let's see. Let's just help him out really quick with this. So it's still just bananas. Death row appeal, 3 strikes training, fight club. McCanvoy is doing it. I'm gonna say, sorry, I'm gonna say that the mod doesn't work in an already running game, so I would need to start a new prison. In order for that to work. And that will see us pass that once again. It's actually nice to have a fan, like, over there. Very refreshing. Now we have a lot of trucks coming in still. So I'm gonna hire more workmen. Staff. Thank you. Just a few more interns, so to say. I mean, I have the money available, so I might as well. 200 workmen. Just to get that out of the way. All of the rat traps, all of the additional decorations. Nothing has been placed in yet. And again. Expect that to happen a lot. Hold on, what are you doing? What are you doing, Mr. Wyatt? Random bits of violence is not allowed here. 6 gang members are furious because of the gang leader being punished. Let's see if we can find him. You're not being punished. You're not really being punished either. Oh, but now it's somewhere else, I guess. I wouldn't know where he's being punished. Oh well. Get all of that done. Like, if every single one of them would grab an item to install it, things would go so much faster. Not even the stuff over here has been installed. Jesus, hurry up. That's right, I'll never be done with this episode. Never mind. Let's just schedule it and see how long it takes. for the lockdown to be fully effective. Almost. Yeah, done. So you guys have to walk from here. Oh, there's no direct access to here, so they have to go all the way around. That kind of makes sense. I could redeem it if I removed this here. No, they can still go through here and there. That makes no difference then. I just have to walk all the way over there, through here, into here. Well, that should land you in SuperMax if you murdered somebody. Plus 17 more? Yeah, you're definitely SuperMax material. Despite the fact that you're a snitch. Wait, you might be the gang leader. You were the gang leader that was being punished. No wonder I couldn't find you. Well, since you're a snitch, if you get killed, I don't care. Come on. Ah! Regrettably, new information came to light. But still, since I waited until 5%, I get the money. Because I am the awesome. Lots of staff meals and other deliveries. Spiderwebs, here they are. All those spiderwebs. Actually, somebody using the bridge here. Cool. I wonder if those two actually ever move. Never mind. Well, that was another guard that died, so... Damn it. 2 guards died. Damn it. Those guys bore witness to the execution. Oh, that's awesome. What's going on in there? Ah, shit! Okay, so those have been placed in. That's good. Just the dragon head remains. It still looks ugly. Yeah, we'll let the protective custody be searched. I can get 6 more inmates. So, Mr. Cleef. Mr. Lee. Shelly. Why are you up already, Shelly? Oh, young. Johnson. One more. Mr. Hay. Hey. Hey, hey. Hey, cats. Still have a lot of trucks in the backlog. More spiderwebs. There's another riot going on. In here. That's nasty. But it's actually going well. Look at what is it? Should I just turn on... How about you go to the staff room then? To not be pissed off. Should I just turn on free fire? Could be fun. See, these guys are still here. And I don't think they'll ever move. That's a cook. Somebody murdered a cook. But you have to be, right? You're not. But murdering a cook is definitely worth SuperMax anyway, so... Where is the riot? Up there? There is no riot. $163 in solitary. 62 awaiting. Holy shit. um 328 out of the 290 capacity for maximum. SuperMax capacity 64. Prisoners 73. I think I will just do one more this one intake today. Sort all the prisoners out, then close it off for today. And the next episode, the finale, I'll open up everyone to whatchamacallit. To 1,000 capacity. It's here? It totally was there. Damn it. And then when we have 1,000 prisoners in, I'll do the little trick that I have in mind. I quite honestly don't mind getting an overflow of prisoners in intake. Okay, that takes care of the another round of overproduction at last. Hey, cat. Cat, 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 cat. Wow. It's not yet dinner time, silly. It's nowhere near dinner time yet. So let's see. Has anyone, by any chance, completed another round of tattoo removal? 15. That's a no. Oh, look at this monster of a facility. Come on. Mr. 2. Are you trying to escape? Fortunately for me, that was just a prisoner death. This place is so terrible. And that is what it looks like to have the spiderwebs installed on the walls. And actually, on rusty walls, they look kind of okay. But let's have a look, see if... Nope, I was correct in guessing that you can only install them on one side of the wall. So just imagine if gangs were set to high, like dynamic reputations were set to high as well. Now that is something that I could do right now. I'll set that to high then. They are furious because their leader is being punished. You're not being punished? I still don't know where you are. You're not being punished. Where the hell is the red gang leader then? Not in here. There he is. I'll assign a guard to all of the gang leaders. And here, Mr. Young, you get a guard. Look at a massive conga line of workmen all installing spiderwebs. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Still so many spiderwebs left. And sadly, that one thing didn't happen this time. So let me spoil it to you. The janitor called and said, like, hey, there are some issues with power, probably thanks to the rats. And it was at that point, with that phone call from that person, that you get the grant to install 50, not 75, but 50 cable protectors. But of course, I have it almost everywhere. So I didn't get it. I instantly got the grant done, but, you know, it exists. But sadly, I didn't get it this time. Kinda sucks. It's too dangerous. Nope, it actually isn't. There you go. Beautiful spider webs, yeah? Some nice decorations for your cells. Because I'm such a nice person. And I'm even sending those guys away. I know I still have 5 rats, and that they will go away once they find them, but, you know, it's okay. Dragon hats, dragons have been installed. Do they look nice? No. But they exist, and now I'm using them. Has the tree been installed yet? No. It's probably the last item. After all of the barbed wire gets installed, all of the rat traps that I've requested, and I think all of them have been installed already. If not almost all of them. Still so many? Aren't we supposed to get, like, prisoners now? Maybe? What? How many more spiderwebs do we get? How did you get in here, Noel? Wait. I guess I got 601. Huh. Okay. None can transfer yet. I mean, I have made it very difficult for them to transfer. It should make it slightly easier. Now, let's see. Other than you, Mr. Buckwell. And Harris. Ah! Our inmates are finally coming in. Yeah, and this was the intake of this morning. That we should have had this morning. It just took that long. But that's okay, because it means that we'll get our next intake relatively soon. And we're getting awfully close to getting the government bailout grants. Being capable of being selected. Which is fine. There's just so many more spiderwebs to be installed. And the spooky tree. Boo. Oh yeah, you're a cop killer. You're supposed to be protective custody as well, but since you're probably murdered somebody, you don't get it. Gang activities. go. That issue is done. Why don't you go to your cell? 6 hours of lockdown. Just that, so that you go to your cell. Well, the pumpkins are still not installed yet either. So we should have them somewhere. Here they are, pumpkins. And this ought to be the tree. Yep. Hello, cats. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. We're almost done. That doesn't do anything. Okay. So even though you prioritize stuff still gets installed in the same order. Mark 2. And it's just so slow. If this is annoying for you, it's 5 times as annoying to me. Trust me. Stir it up. You see another massive conga line of workmen finally doing something. And even though walking on the concrete tiles is faster, they choose to walk over the grass. Je ne sais pas. Pardon my French. Fucking hell. Hold on. So you do try to escape. Oh boy. And I still get to get more prisoners in. Unavailable during a prison riot. You can actually disable that. Say, like, I don't care what's going on, execution, prison riot, or whatnot. Intake will continue. Okay, so... as it seems that it's just now this canteen that is the issue, we'll just throw in more guards in here. And they're not even trying to escape, they're just there to fight. Okay. Ooh. Finally, our intake. Mr. Harris. Okay, any more? Yep. A whole bunch more. A whole bunch more. Any more? Yep. There. Let's just activate all of them. For the hell of it. So there's just you. And you. Okay. Anyone with an actual reputation in minimum security will get booted up to medium. Otherwise, this place will never fill up. No. Why? Aren't you SuperMax? It's not really fair to have them as medium security. But this way, at least, we'll fill up that place a bit too. Because our intake availability is just far too low. And this way, I suddenly get a whole bunch more prisoners. And here. And there. go. Extremely strong. Well, found weapons, you're definitely supposed to go to maximum then. Resourceful, extremely strong. And suddenly that's half of the minimum security. Empty again. There's you as well. That just leaves us with this area. Can I get a guard in here, please? Or is this entirely empty? Nope, you're there. And I do think that's about everyone. So, with that being said, let's yoinkity yoinkity yoink. All of them over to here. And all of our gang members away. And that ought to do the trick for today. Well, let's do one more intake because we're gonna get so many in only 6 hours. Let's finish this upcoming intake. Stop death row search. But after this intake, after this next intake, how are they unconscious? Question mark. After that intake, I'm hitting this button. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. There was a tunnel. That's a dog handler. Boop. And I think that everything has now been installed. Nope. Mauled to death by a guard dog. So even though he was punished, he still got murked. Where is the tree? I have so many workmen doing absolutely nothing, and I get one of them to at least put in the tree. Was like a jobs list indeed. What? Buckwell. Again. Again, Buckwell. I mean, I could take in 100 prisoners. I mean, just 100 criminally insane SuperMax and Minsec would be enough to then fill the place up to 100. To 1,000. I'll get it in, like, not this upcoming intake, but the very next intake. I'll do it. But I do think that I can, in theory. Get rid. I'll keep 25 untrained. $100. Okay, it's gonna slow down the that. Of course, there would be a riot going on over here. Oh, so many riots. And it's only gonna get worse. We're gonna get a whole bunch of prisoners in. And what I'll say is that from the prisoners that have no reputation in medium security, they'll be booted up to minimum security in this intake. This is actually kind of good. To have more death, more staff deaths. 19. Because one more and I'll have to increase the pay even further. Has the tree been put in? No, of course not. Ah, there it is. Going through the secret door. come on, come on. And there. It'll grow into a spooky tree. But here are our final prisoners of today. And of course, we didn't get any more death row inmates. Logistical error, obviously. So, you and you. And all of the... Oh, hello. All of the people with regular reputations. We'll go to medium. And then from medium in this intake, all of the no reputation medium guys will get minimum. So that we'll have a bit of a better flow of prisoners. Couple of ex-law enforcements. Good, good, good. Fill up that issue. Where are you going? Oh, you've been released. You're gonna reoffend. Come on. Oh. Protective. No. Protective. Ex-law enforcement. Oh. Stop doing that, game. Resourceful. Supplier snitch. Gang member. Resourceful. You're a gang member. Stop that. You're a gang member. You're a gang member. So are you. No, not you. You. Trish. Game, stop that. It's especially annoying at such a huge prison. So it seems that you don't have any reputations. You don't. Welcome to minimum. It's one of the very, very, very few. I think that's the only one, really. No. Sam Moss. Welcome to minimum. We're gonna process these prisoners. And then open up the floodgates for next episode. The finale. Where we're gonna do something that I have never done before, as I've always actively tried to avoid it. Whatever could it be? Whatever am I planning? What horrors will I unleash upon the world of Prison Architect? The Swansong Slammer. And here. Here. Fine. Let's get up to 750 guards. Yes, I'm doing that many. There. Let's make the game run even slower. Ooh! And here we are. Government Bailout. Done. Now, finance. Is this enough? Hopefully. Staff are gonna get very pissed about this in just a moment. So, that leaves us with the grant for the chewing of the cables. And 4 other grants that I do not know what they are. But I am going to end it off over here. I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. It helps out a great deal. Next time, as I said, we're opening the floodgates to take in a total of 1,000 prisoners. 322. And apparently we still have a tunnel somewhere. We do. So that is getting fixed as well. I am Paul with many voices. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.